Southern governors confused and should face Ipob terrorist. Leave herders alone. Miyetti Allah. The National Secretary of Miyetti Allah, қ Hassan Saleh, says the ban on open grazing of cattle by southern governors is an empty policy. The governors had, after a 4-hour meeting in Asaba Delta State on Tuesday, agreed that open grazing should be banned. Open grazing of cattle has often caused conflicts between host communities and migrant herders, leading to several deaths in many states. Some of the herders have also been accused of committing other criminal acts like armed robbery, kidnapping, and murder. Speaking to Sahara reporters on Wednesday, Saleh said herders are not the problem facing the country. He described the southern governors as confused and mischievous. It is the absolute audacity of these people for me. Well, the governors are confused and mischievous. Are herders the problem of this country? Are they Biafra? People killing up and down, burning police stations? They are confused, or are they not confused? If they can't address terrorist activities being perpetrated by Nnamdi Kanu, leader of Ipob, and his Igbo terrorist group called Ipob, I think they are confused. If they are not confused, then they are mischievous. Is there anything like secret grazing? Let the governors go ahead to continue instigating their mobs to keep killing herdsmen. Can they comply with an empty policy? Where are the ranches? Are herdsmen the problem of this country? Are they the ones looting the treasury? They should leave the herders alone. They should stop killing innocent herders. Okay. But again, you are not part of the state, first of all. If the specific states came together and said, we ban open grazing because of this, this, and this, because there is proof to show that herdsmen are causing so much chaos. Deaths have increased, kidnappings have increased. So again, what do you mean the problem of the country? If open grazing, like, that is added to the aggregate, problems of the country. There's no one problem of the country. It is multiple problems, and herdsmen are a problem. And the South, their way to tackle it right now in the short run is that we're going to ban open grazing. They didn't say in the future you can't graze there again. They're just banning it for now as an immediate act to sort of sort out, what they should have sorted out, because honestly, it even took too long. So yeah, the audacity for you to say, how can you come against what governors have decided that they want to do? The governor has the power in the state to make that order. So I don't understand where all this sass is coming from. Someone says, why are they always talking against Ipob? Because Nnamdi Kanu was able to understand their wicked agenda against the Igbos. Well, again, how can you call... First of all, I don't even understand why, organizations like Miyetti Allah should sort of have a say in what government does. Like, I don't understand. Like, does DUC can deciding or putting their 2 cents on what the government should do? Not that you can't give your opinion, but like, they don't have as much traction, or they're not seen to have as much, because it's sort of as if Miyetti Allah might as well be part of the government, because I don't understand where all these suggestions are coming from. You're not even part of the government officially. So it's like, I don't understand what's giving them the confidence to think that, to call what governors, they're above you in terms of governors in both. I mean, instead of the whole, hierarchy of importance, the governors are higher than me. You're a group. You might as well just be a club at this point. It's just because you're having attention and, you're saying controversial things. That's why we're giving you attention. Because to be honest, you shouldn't be getting the light of day when it comes to topics like this. Someone says, Miyetti Allah's edict should be the realization, or the late realization, of Southern governors what Ipob had long known about them and their terrorist agenda, and they and their sponsors should know that their days of terrorist domination with their political godfathers are numbered. By hook or crook, this repugnant amalgam will be disentangled. Wow. Nigeria Republic will be will be glad to welcome you guys back. Okay. Someone says herders are killers and destroyers of innocent people and properties, kidnappers of all sorts. Again, we understand, okay, you can argue in favor of the herdsmen, that's innocent herdsmen who may just be making an honest living, would, you know, feel discriminated against, or could even be discriminated against, which, okay, fine, absolutely. But again, it's like, that's an immediate, like, it's not in the long run, it's the short run, you know. I don't understand. Like, can we just kind of just work with the government here? Again, because we're so divided, we can't necessarily come with an argument or a valid argument of, oh, we are one Nigeria though, and, you know, you might have built everything in your state. The country is still it's like two different countries in one. So again, it's like, it's not justified by law, but then technically they can literally be like, you know what, go back to the northern part of Nigeria because you're not welcome here. It's not like it's not right. It shouldn't be. But with the way that we're divided, we literally treat each other like as if we are neighbors in one country. So again, it's just like, okay, fine, you can argue, okay, fine. You know what? Some herders actually be getting, you know, getting the birding, and obviously with the imagery and all that, that's absolutely fine. Of course, it's unfair. However, then it's not the decision of the state. Again, it's not like, how do we even sort out these things? Because again, meetings, for example, with the northern governors and southern governors should be had where it's like, okay, fine, we're banning open grazing. What can you do to help your citizens or the indigenous of your state survive in this? Again, and even if you think about it, with the state of Nigeria, it's not even like as if, okay, fine, you can go get a new job, or we have just a plethora of options to go and work. You don't have that. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, even you think about it, the way you open graze, like, is that normal? Like, you literally block roads, block events, just because a few... It's just uncivilized. You know what I mean? So I think this is a good way to sort of restructure everything. And if you want to open grazing is so... How? That should not even be a thing. In fact, it should be banned even at this point. Because you have to, if you are going to be a northerner and you're going to open graze in the south, what you're going to have to do is buy your land you're buying the land in the south of the country. You're going to pay tax to that government because you're using their land, their property. That's how it works. And then you build your own ranch, and that's how it works. You don't just have open grazing, you know, like sort of an anywhere benefit situation where you just go into, you know, a place where you, okay, fine, go into people's farms and they've worked for, and it's the absolute audacity for that, and they should be fined for it. I even think they were even being very nice, because this is not a normal situation. Why should you be open grazing? Why does that signify a developed, like, you literally see cows passing through roads as if, like, come on now, we don't want to leave our cake. Like, nah, I understand that in northern culture it is actually part of their culture to be very nomadic. However, leave that there. There are rules and ways to how you want to behave. Put what you're thinking in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.